Hello everyone. Hope you guys had a fun Apex week. I did for sure. I was able to make some progress in my road to Langrisser. I was terrorized in a couple games I was terrorized by the infamous Cavalry Juggler with Balance Blade and Spirit Boots. In this game I was actually able to, after getting terrorized, I decided to use Cavalry Juggler too, and in this game I was able to pick Cavalry Juggler as one of my units. Although it may be up for interpretation whether or not the juggler influenced the outcome of the game, I certainly felt so, and I will be showing you how to beat a turtle box with my rush box. I wouldn't say this is a super turtle box, but it would still fall under the definition of a tank bush box in my opinion, with standard, 2 healer, 1 tank comp, slowly edging up with some AoE users. Anyways, without further ado, let's watch the game. I was actually able to pick up a pretty nice comp for myself. I would constitute this as a pretty, a dream team of sorts, with Cherie and Helena being my 2 core units. Himiko and TJS are more assist units. They provide teleportation, positioning, and AoE damage respectively. So I know the guy's not going to rush me for turn 1. He's going to try to get set up with all his debuff immunities. His Licorice has mass resist. This is a problem for me because my Himiko cannot apply movement down and my Cherie cannot apply stun. So he would want to wait out a couple turns before fighting just to stack up on these buffs. Let's see what he has on Florencia. Strategic Regroup, Resounding Might. On his juggler, he brought the double guard setup with 3C. Lucretia has 1 single target, 1 AoE, and 1 mass attack. Reen brought his line AoE and 3C. On my end, I have TJS with her standard setup. Cherie with 2 single target attack skills. Juggler with his 3C, Master of Ice, and Beast Shock. Helena with her standard setup, and Himiko with push. So I'm very convinced now that the only way to play Cavalry Juggler is to use Balance Blade and Spirit Boots. The extra range from Balance Blade just makes him very annoying. So here you can see I'm still just waiting my time. I see that his ring has powered up, so I kind of want to wait it out unless he mispositions and I am able to take advantage of that. Otherwise, I'm cool with just sitting back. So here, I just go in with the 3C to apply the water terrain debuff. The reason why I did this is I wanted to limit their movement, and I wanted Florencia to maybe use one of her skills to heal. This doesn't do much damage, but the key is this. All passable terrain is treated as water debuff. As you can see, the Licorice can barely move, the Florencia can barely move, the Ring can barely move, the Lucretia can barely move. So now I just move back. Yeah. And as expected, she heals, but she does not act against anybody. So I just move back safely with my juggler. I think it might have been a problem if he act again with the Lucretia. Because Lucretia should have been able to kill this juggler on terrain still, I believe. But anyhow, let's move on. So I just move juggler back. He sets up ward defenses. I carefully bide my time just to get more range with Helena by just, laying down tiles. Yeah, I think a mistake my opponent made there was actually not acting again and attacking with Lucretia. But anyways, yeah, so he moved his Reen up. I moved my Helena up because I believe at this point his Ring was able to reach my Helena with 3C. I'm assuming this guy has Balance Blade, so he's gonna hit, Cherie and other people, so I don't want that to happen, so I move back up. The Juggler Trident. So a key note here is I actually, let me see if we did this. Actually, wait, this is turn 2, sorry. Yeah, so I moved my juggler down. And yeah, so he's just slowly tank pushing. Okay, so I decided to go in here because I see an opening. Once the Licko and juggler have moved, I decided to set up my Cherie potentially for a kill. I still have TP up at this time. So by pushing back juggler, Licorice is out in the open. Lucretia is out in the open. So now it's up to him to make something happen. He attacks my Himiko. My Himiko gets sent back, no problem. I teleport my Cherie, all the while making sure that it's outside of Ring's AoE range. Well, he could technically one line here, but that would make him susceptible to my Cherie attack. So he goes up here. I think the reason he did this was to prevent his Licorice from getting killed, because my Cherie would have came here, killed the Licorice, killed the Florencia too. So Ring moves up. I attack the Ring by using the push to get me another turn at attacking. I unluckily got silenced, but it's fine. I move the tree and I finish off Ring with no skills. I don't know why he used that, but let's see. Was there anything on? Okay, so there was attack down. Yeah, I don't really quite understand why he did this. Maybe he wanted to get some extra stacks on his on her strategy tokens. But yeah, he has to act against juggler to guard. And my Cherie gets locked down as instant. But the Lucretia is open now. And I have turn prod. So I go in just to lay down another round of the water terrain. As you can see, he can't attack my juggler. Nobody can move really. All he can do now is just try to heal up. And the moment his juggler moves, the B-shock effect wears off, so my Cherie can just go around and kill somebody. So yeah, now I go in with my T-Jess, take the first life of Lucretia. And he tries to heal up, but as you can see, this game should be over. My Helena can reach, so once he moves his juggler, it's pretty much game over. But yeah, like I said, I think he should have attacked my juggler over there with his Lucretia. That probably would have been a kill, I believe. So yeah, I guess he wasn't aggressive enough, and I was potentially too aggressive in the beginning. But even if the juggler died, I think it would have been, shouldn't have made much of a difference. I would have been able to, probably still done the same thing, albeit the Lucretia would have been able to get more movement here, because my juggler wouldn't have been able to apply the water debuff here. But anyhow, it's pretty much game. He has to move his juggler now, and I still have Cherie to move. So, yeah, I kill the Lucretia, and it's pretty much over.